Hey everyone, today we're going to take a look at the Acenew Neutron 1200 portable backup power station. This thing is cutting edge technology. It's got 3 C ports, 100 watt max, and look, the size and weight is ideal. It's a pretty cool little unit, powerful and lightweight too. Let's jump into this. Hey everyone, if you're brand new here, welcome to our community where we do product reviews just like this, prepping tips, emergency preparedness how-tos, and news that can affect you. If you find value in something like that, be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. So like I said, this is a compact, cutting edge, new technology type of power station. These type of things can be great for power outages, running emergency medical equipment, camping, home use. Good to know what type of products are out there. And 300 watt C ports, that's great for even a techie person, you know, that wants to charge up their laptop or even their iPad. So let's tell you a little bit about this one. Okay, so for starters, when you get this box, this is what it's gonna look like. Pretty descriptive box. It even shows you the guts of this thing and how they assembled it. Got some pretty pictures, a lot of good information. When you pull it open, you're gonna have a snazzy box right on the top. It's gonna come with all of your accessory cords. This one here is for your solar panel hookup. This one right here is your charging port for your car or a cigarette adapter. And right here you got your AC cord. This is how you would charge it up in the house so it's ready to go for those power outages. You got your little Acenew Neutron 1200 user manual. Pretty thin. Seems like it'd be easy to flip through. Underneath the big foam, you got your unit. Now, who's gonna like this? Probably someone that's wanting some cutting edge technology. I love the handles, makes it really easy. I can lift it with my left hand and it's weak right now. Not too bad. And these handles, they just fold right down, so it keeps that nice slim design. I heard that the frame inside can handle like upwards of 200 pounds. So someone could stand on this or sit on this and you're probably not gonna break it. You've got the hole in the handle right here, which allows you to see the display, which is super cool. So let's give you guys a little closer view. Now this is, like I said, this is a pretty techie unit and it comes with a 5-year warranty, which I think comes in handy. See the little charger right up here on top. You can easily place your cell phone. The other neat thing about this thing is it can charge 80% in an hour, which is nice, which means you plug it into the wall, an hour, you're almost fully charged and ready for a situation like a power outage. It's a nice compact little 1500 watt unit. And it's got 3000 watt surge protector in it. How much do you guys think this thing weighs? A lot of comparative ones weigh around 40 pounds. This one comes in at a whopping 26.46 pounds. Another crazy thing about this thing is its app. It's got an incredible app, and we'll go into that in a little bit. So you might wonder, how long can this thing operate certain devices? Well, a rice cooker, you can run it for about 3.4 hours. Maybe an electric drill for almost an hour. You can run a drone, a 50 watt drone, 24 times. Hey Czar, you like this little unit? How about a microwave? 1.3 hours, and that's if it's a 700 watt microwave. A laptop. These things come in super handy when powering up your laptop in a situation. Maybe you're on the go. Well, a nice 50 watt pull on a laptop, 19 times, guys. Maybe you're running some LED lights, maybe those 5 watt LED lights. Almost 200 hours running a 5 watt LED light, which lights up a room really nice in a power outage. How many times will this thing charge my cell phone at about 13 watts? Almost 80 times. Again, one of the really nice features of this particular one is its handles and its size. It's very compact. The battery systems that it uses in this is much like electric cars these days. Very cutting edge. And here's another application. Oftentimes we get worried about power outages, right? I mean, look at Michigan right now. I know you may watch this down the road and Michigan doesn't have a problem, but right now, I think that they still have about 500,000 residents without power, and it's been going on for 3 days. There's over 100,000 people right now out of power in California due to a crazy storm. We're at the end of February. But given that information, it doesn't matter what time of year it is. All of us have refrigerators that need to keep running. In this situation, I unplugged the refrigerator to show you that this thing will operate your refrigerator when the power goes out. And that's one of our big concerns, right? You know, you got stuff in the freezer, you got stuff in the fridge, and I got 2 extension cords running to this thing, so that might take a little draw, but I've got everything running through the wall, so that's my only choice. So let's power this guy up. Let's click on AC. Let's go ahead and plug in the old refrigerator, and lights are on. But the fact of the matter is with a little, you know, small power generator like this, we've got the refrigerator running, and this is a little garage refrigerator. And guys, that's what we're talking about, keeping the lights on for when the power goes out. These are the type of things that you need to have. So you might wonder, well, how about a heater, oil heater? Can this thing keep me warm at night? Go ahead and turn this on. Power's on, heat's running. So this thing currently has got 450 watts going out, and it's running this heater. Say you're in a crazy situation. At 450 watts, it says on 86%, it'll run this thing for about an hour. And when it comes to these small portable generators, typically you don't want to run a heater like that. But given an emergency situation, it's good to know that you could run a heater like that. And that's just one of those typical little oil heaters. They work really good. So like I said, guys, hooking it up to power is really easy. You just plug it into the wall. That way it's ready for you. So as you can see, the handle configuration is really ideal. It's got this hole cut out, which is great size for your hand. But you throw it down and you can see your full screen. Charging, you'll hear the fans kick on. It's got some really great fan systems in there. You'll be able to watch everything that's happening right on the front screen. You can see the charging. We've got 476 watts coming in. We're at 82%. Here's a backside view. Right there you can see the DC 10 to 30 volt, 10 amp max port for the solar panels. Right now we're currently plugged in to AC. You've got a reset switch, and right up here you've got a nice little dome light if you need it, extra bright and off. Right there in this little port right here you can see some nice cooling fans. On the front side you can see one of the things that they're really huge on this is a C-port 100 watt max output, which is huge. Everybody's running C-ports these days, and having 100 watt max is crazy ideal. Also, you've got the USB 22.5 watt max. You've got another 100 watt C-port max, really ideal with newer electronics these days. And you've got a third one, insane. If you guys are techie and have a lot of C-port plugins, as a lot of the newer electronics have these days, like this is your unit, because you've got 3 of them right there. 100 watt max, 3 of them. There you got another 22.5 watt max USB. You've got 3 AC outs, and then you've got your car socket right here. No problem. You've got your 12 volt, 10 amp, 120 watt max right next to it. Nice little plug. Screen is extremely bright. You've got your AC and you've got your DC. So when it comes to like, hey, let's make a cup of coffee, power's out, I want to make some coffee. No problem with this unit. Let's go ahead and unplug this so you guys can see how this operates alone. Get this unplugged. All right, running solo now. Okay, oh shoot, look at this guy. We got a nice little heater. Now, like I said, guys, the heaters pull a ton of power. But you know, in an emergency situation where you don't have a lot of time that you're out of power, but you got maybe someone that needs to stay warm or a situation, this thing will handle it. Like, this thing puts out a lot of heat. And knowing in an emergency situation, maybe it's a small amount of time, you know, this thing's pulling 480 watts right now, 84%. It's going to give us at least an hour of runtime. Like, this may be all that you need. Knowing that you can actually power this thing is pretty incredible. Maybe you guys got some really wicked, bright, crazy plug-in flashlights that I recommend. I've got a video on these bad boys. Charge those up. Yeah, not going to be a problem at all. Some little electronic small thing like this, like, it's not even pulling any watts. It says it'll charge this thing for 100 hours. Like I said, guys, with this Acenew Neutron 1200 portable backup power station, you can run all this stuff. And how about we just go ahead and run a cup of coffee? I'm actually not going to run any coffee in this right at the moment because it's too late to have coffee. But I'm going to run it, and that way you see it working. So as you can see, we've got a charger going for my camera. We've got a really fancy flashlight charging. We've got a K-cup brewing. We're pulling about 922 watts at the moment, 923. This thing's handling it just fine. And we're brewing up there, making coffee. So the power's out, just like in Michigan, where there's like 500,000 people still out of power. And we're maybe running some lights. Got our flashlight charging. We got to get some energy in us, so we're running a cup of coffee. Pulling 920 watts. This thing is great for something like that. Like I said, they've got an amazing app. Go on the app, and it's got an overload alarm protection on it. It'll let you know on your phone. Also, it's got an OTA system update. One of the really neat things about this thing is it's super fast at recharging. Recharge time is 5 times faster at 1.5 hours, which is faster than the Yeti, the Explorer 240, the Explorer 500. Like I said, we've got our cup of coffee, no problem. It did not affect our hours of use. It's still sitting at 99 hours of use, and we're still running a battery charger. We're still charging a flashlight. The one thing that I often tell people with these portable generators is that they're great for emergency or natural disaster backups because you can run all kinds of stuff. You guys can be running equipment off this in the household, or this could be for camping. I know a lot of you guys out there are worried about operating medical equipment. This might be a really good option. And like I said before, something that sets this one apart is just the size and weight. It's definitely a lot more compact and weighs a lot less than some of the other portable power generators that I've shown you. How long will it last, you might ask? Well, they're claiming around 2,000 life cycles, which should get you through a few disasters or get you through a few camping trips, a lot of home use. So again, guys, Acenew Neutron 1200 portable backup power station. Link is down in the description below. If you happen to like that unit, again, there's some great deals on it right now. And as I find more really cool equipment to show you guys, I'll keep you posted. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you guys on the next one.